Good afternoon, Jays. It's Tuesday, September 21st. I'm Connor McLean, and let's roll into today's show. The top announcements for today are on the United Nations General Assembly, fall sports coverage, and some important news on Apple's new update. But you're watching KLHS.
The United Nations General Assembly kicked off welcoming more than 100 leaders from countries internationally. Good afternoon, Jays. I'm Kyman Warman here with your top story. The United Nations General Assembly was created 75 years ago and now serves as an annual time where more than 193 countries gather to speak and make plans concerning international issues. This year, with improvement in COVID prevention, leaders had the choice to attend in person, unlike last year where the meeting was held completely virtual. And expected to dominate this year's meetings are topics of climate change, superpower alliances, and closing the now worsened rich-poor divide. President Biden is present at the meeting and has been a highly anticipated speaker considering the resources the U.S. has to offer in relation to COVID. But Biden settled the anticipation just this morning as he spoke hours ago, announcing his plan to invest $100 billion to support climate action in developing nations. But money isn't only being invested in a solution to our environment, but also into global health security. Biden announced his plan for the U.S. to give $10 billion to fight world hunger, stating that 1 in 3 people globally don't have access to adequate food, water, or proper nutrition. Now, the meeting will be lasting for several more days, giving each leader time to speak, and in the meantime, we'll be following the story with more updates to come. With KLHS, I'm Kyman Warman. Now back to Connor.
To start off, on this day in history in 1978, the band Earth, Wind & Fire released the song September. The song became the group's biggest hit and features the infamous question that has become known as, do you remember the 21st night of September? Many people think they chose the date September 21st because of the changing seasons at this time, but it's actually because the band said it sounded the best. Moving on, AB Biology and the National Honor Society are hosting the Fall Blood Drive on Wednesday, October 6th in the Coakley Gym. They would love to have you there at this drive, so please make an appointment to donate. Next up, homecoming is around the corner, and the LHS Practical Leadership class is working hard to celebrate all things Liberty High. You should have received a survey in your email created to gauge your level of interest and involvement regarding the assembly. Please take a moment to complete this survey. Lastly, Liberties is back in action with 2 entirely new designs, so make sure to get your order placed now. You can swing by room 500 during 2nd or 4th hour to do so. Now let's head over to Sam Brusman with more info about the new Apple update.
It goes without saying that our generation is pretty tech savvy, and for all you tech fans out there, we have some pretty big news. On September 20th, or yesterday, Apple released its brand new iOS 15 update for compatible iPhones. This update has many new features such as an improved Do Not Disturb setting, a Safari redesign, faster Siri, and most notable of all, the ability to FaceTime with Android phones and Windows computers. Following the release of iOS 15, Apple is also releasing the iPhone 13 this Friday, which also has plenty of new and exciting features. To gain more insight on these new Apple releases, we asked Apple stocks investor Eric Davis what he's excited for.
The new features, the new updates on the camera qualities. I want to see where Apple's going to go with everything after.
We then asked Eric if he thinks Apple is heading in the right direction with these new releases.
With the new phones? Yes, but no. Because Apple, they're losing a lot of their... They keep updating their phones and buying new phones. And it's like, we're going to keep... Apple's stocks is really going down.
I think I speak for everyone when I say I'm looking forward to seeing what Apple brings to the table with these new releases. From KLHS, I'm Sam Brusman, signing out.
Happy Tuesday. I'm Kaden Spryer, and we're going to break down a lot for you today. Starting off, our cross-country team traveled to Pella, Iowa for the weekend. 36 athletes went, and we did very well across multiple teams. Our men's 9th to 10th grade team placed 4th and included 4 out of 5 athletes in the top 15 teams: Jager Hicks, Connor Nicholson, Evan McWhorter, Todd Yates, and Dominic Akili. JV girls took second place and put 4 athletes in the top 15 out of 7 total. Ella Brown, Olivia O'Reilly, Campbell Grossadier, Milana Montori, Reagan Phillips, Camden Rickliffs, and Sophia Lane. JV boys placed 13th with John Kazmaier and Fawad Khan being in the top 50. Varsity women's placed 11th and varsity men's placed 16th. Overall, a really fun weekend for the cross country clan, and I'm so happy you all had the opportunity to go. Moving on, golf played a tournament yesterday at Lee Summit West and placed 2nd. Libby with 11th, Grace with 9th, and Jamie with 3rd. Yay for you ladies, and we can expect to see them play Liberty North at Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Our men's soccer team played Liberty North last night and beat the Eagles 2-1 in overtime. Sam Dyer scored the game-winning corner kick. Congrats to them, and thanks for beating our crosstown rivals. Varsity tennis won 9-0 against Blue Springs South. All of our doubles and singles matches won. Some of them even played through a parade, so amazing job, ladies. Tonight, our softball team will play Ray Peck here at home. The game will start at 4:30 p.m. We actually have another home game tonight, and that's our volleyball team. They will play Blue Springs South at 7 p.m. So show out tonight for tonight's sports teams. That's everything I have for you today. This has been Cadence Breyer for KLHS.
Good morning, Jays. I hope your Tuesday is off to a great start. The weather sure was, as today was actually the very first day of fall, and you could tell this by the cool weather walking inside today. Today, on your way inside today, it was 61 degrees. The high for today is 72, and the low is 54. It'll be partly cloudy. Tomorrow, your high is 72, and your low is 48 and sunny. And on your way into school tomorrow, the temperature will be 51 degrees, so if I was you, I would want a hoodie. Now, on to Thursday. Your high for Thursday is 75, and your low is 46 and sunny. It would appear that the hot days of summer are officially behind us, as there are officially 0 days left this year where the weather is projected to be above 90 degrees. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds very nice. This has been Charlie Marshall signing off from KLHS.
Thank you, Charlie, for that weather report. I sure can't wait for fall because then it is officially sweater weather. But that's all the announcements we have for today, so please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Quick reminder to show out for the softball game this evening at 4:30 as the Jays play Ray Peck, and after that you can come support the volleyball team while they play Blue Springs South at 7. But a big thanks to Kyman Orman, Sam Brusvin, Cadence Breyer, Charlie Marshall, and the rest of our amazing KLHS crew. I'm Connor McLean, and remember, stay classy, Jays.